At one point, the Earth was being threatened by Majin Buu, but thanks to Goku using the power of the Spirit Bomb, he destroyed him in basically one shot. Even though Buu could have dodged it, he didn't and got himself killed. After 6 months, everyone used, the main characters used the power of the Dragon Balls and summoned Shenron to erase the memories of Buu from their minds. While all that was just an intro of what happened before, Dragon Ball Super. Hello people of the internet, this is Medicine Pika here, reviewing episode 1, Dragon Ball Super. Well, actually, I should better say live reaction, but whatever. We start the episode off with Goku using a tractor. That's a rare one right there. Goten comes over to Goku after he pulled out his stump that was in the way of the tractor, and Goku leaves off, eats lunch, and leaves Goten to his tractor work. What a lazy bum. After eating the lunch that Goten had brought over to Goku, went Super Saiyan and started training. Typical Goku for you, huh? Goten falls off a mountain, but Goku saves him, and Goku explains that he was training because, if there's people like Majin Buu, or probably even stronger, he's going to have to keep training. So just in case something else happens, or something worse happens, he's going to have to be ready. Anyways, off in another part of the galaxy, or universe, or somewhere, Lord Beerus is actually getting his lunch, or dinner? I don't know. Seriously, it's almost like Chef Ramsay up in here. He's like criticizing everyone's food. Not in the worst of ways, but criticizing. So after criticizing the food, when he criticized, he said that the food that he ate was salty, just the amount that he likes, but it was too greasy. Because it was too greasy, he destroyed half the planet. That's just playing dirty. After that, we head over back to Earth to Mr. Satan, or Hercule, should I say. He starts bragging because the world is at so much peace all of a sudden. So, he's saying now, his name is known all across the galaxy or the universe, and, it's going to forever be peace on Earth because no one's going to threaten or try to beat him. But guess who ruins the interview? Buu, who enters the room. People started making assumptions about Buu because he's ordering Hercule around, like, give him food and he's hungry. And people saying, and that's interviewing him, are saying stuff like maybe he's stronger than Mr. Satan and stuff like that. Mr. Satan counters everyone's reactions and assumptions by saying that Buu is actually someone from a far-off galaxy who's come to train with him. Hercule leaves the room and goes where Buu is and looks for some food for him, but he couldn't. And he tried to find chocolate, and he yells out Vidal's name, which goes over into the next scene. Gohan and Vidal are walking with some books. A book, should I say. She mentions that it's been a long time since he wanted that book. To be honest, Gohan and Vidal is the best relationship in this show. You never really ever see them fighting, like, ever. And just so happenly, Godfather Piccolo is just watching Gohan from a distance. Creepy. After that, we go back to Goten and Trunks, who's, I don't know what they're doing, but Goten's telling Trunks about Vidal and Gohan getting married. Goten and Trunks go to a jewel store and look for some big jewels for Vidal because Gohan wanted to buy her something because she's always buying something for him. I guess Goten and Trunks are useless for everything. Goten and Trunks came to the conclusion that they couldn't get any jewelry because I guess it was too expensive. So they decided to go get her some makeup and, something to put on her face because Trunks had a quick flashback of his mom saying she was going to give some of her makeup to Vidal. They go to the store where the makeup is, but that's also a little expensive. Next to Goten and Trunks is some old guy who's yelling at one of the employees at the makeup store, yelling that, things are overpriced and he can go to a hot spring and feel way better. Goten and Trunks goes over and asks where the hot springs are. They ask for the directions and they go there. When they get to the hot springs, there's a bunch of old people. Oh man. And Goten, seeing all those old people, questions about getting the water. They fly up ahead and find some fresh water in a river. They got the water, but all of a sudden a giant snake pops out of nowhere. Seriously, that thing popped out of nowhere. I mean, they did give a hint that it was there before, but come on now. To them, it popped out of nowhere. While fighting the snake, Goten was going to use a Kamehameha, but Trunks gave him the realization that you would send everything flying. He did that. The boys, or should I say Trunks, beat the snake and got out of there. Videl came to the realization that it's only water, so what's the use of it? She makes use of it anyways, just to be nice. And all that Goten and Trunks stuff was just a story that Goten was telling to Goku. Neat, right? All of a sudden, Mr. Satan comes out of nowhere in his car. Mr. Hercule comes up to Goku and explains that, you know, out of everything that happened, how everyone thought he saved the world, and they gave him the prize. They also gave him 100 million zeni, which he says doesn't actually belong to him. It should have been rewarded to Goku, who actually beat Boo. So he came there to give it to Goku. Goku really declined the money, saying that he really didn't want it. He even said that it's a terrifying amount of money. But then Goten brings up that if Goku did take the money, that she would let Goku train with King Kai. Hercule explains to Goku that don't tell anyone. I guess that goes for Goten as well. When Goku got home, oh my, did Chi-Chi flip her lid. Goku asked Chi-Chi, can he train with King Kai? She said, sure, just come back whenever you can. She said it in the most I don't care way too. So, Goku teleports out. And all Chi-Chi was worrying about was Goten going to a great school and having great teachers. Boy, does she want her kids to be scholars, should I say. But then popping out of nowhere into the house, Master Roshi. Master Roshi, where did you come from? He busts in. I thought he was going to say something important, but he just says, you know, with that much money, 100 million zeni that Goku got, you could buy so many interesting DVDs, as he said. But Chi-Chi literally kicked him out the house and he ran off. Best scene of the episode. 10 out of 10. But then we look up into the sky and something's coming towards Earth. We go to the Kais, actually, where Gohan trained to become Ultimate Gohan. We go to those Kais and they're saying that another planet has been destroyed, and seeing that you can see it being destroyed from Earth is pretty close. And that was episode 1. Can't wait for the next episode. This is a new series and everything.